Did anyone ever tell you that life after 80 can throw you off balance, even if you've been strong and fiercely independent your whole life? In today's video, we're unpacking 5 harsh and unexpected truths that no one truly avoids once they reach 80. These aren't just about physical aches or medical charts. They cut deeper, subtle shifts in how people treat you, how you perceive time, and how old memories start revealing truths you never noticed before. Some of these you may have already sensed without being able to explain. Others might catch you off guard, but they all have one thing in common: they reshape the way we experience aging. Stay with us through the end, because even though these realities can seem tough, understanding them can lead to greater peace, deeper purpose, and surprising new strength. There's real power in putting a name to what you're going through and realizing you're not facing it alone. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, the shrinking world of social connection. One of the first realities that quietly makes itself known after 80 is the noticeable shrinking of your social circle. Yes, you'll still get calls, you'll still see visitors now and then, but you'll start to notice that both the rhythm and the feeling have changed. What once felt like a steady, natural flow of friendships now feels scattered, sometimes even fragile. Friends move away, face illness, or pass on. Family members get caught up in their busy lives. Without even meaning to, you'll find yourself spending more time in quiet than in conversation. This isn't about bitterness, it's about being honest. Many people over 80 don't talk openly about how hard it can be to maintain those bonds. You feel the longer spaces between invitations, the slower replies, and even if you're someone who's always valued solitude, the silence starts to mean something different. You might catch yourself reminiscing more often, not just for nostalgia's sake, but to keep beloved faces and voices close, even if only in memory. The laughter, the small routines, they become precious. And feeling this way doesn't mean you're weak or overly lonely. It's simply a new season of life, one that almost everyone faces but few truly expect. It's why holding close even just a few real, deep connections becomes more important than ever, because when the crowd thins, the few that remain mean more than words can say. Number 2, how small health problems become big ones. Another harsh truth that sneaks up on people in their 80s is how even small health issues no longer behave like they used to. A minor cold drags on for weeks instead of days. A little bruise stubbornly sticks around, refusing to heal. A stumble that you would have shrugged off a decade ago might now leave you laid up for weeks or even longer. It's not just about slowing down, it's that your body's recovery becomes less reliable, less forgiving. The cushion for mistakes shrinks. Forgetting a glass of water or missing a meal can knock your entire system off balance. Your whole system. You may still feel strong, and in many ways, you absolutely are, but resilience no longer hums quietly in the background the way it did decades ago. What once felt automatic now requires attention, care, and a gentler hand. Yet, this change is rarely spoken about. Friends, family, even your doctor might wave it off as just another part of aging, but you know better. You feel every inch of the recovery. You notice how your energy fades faster than before. And the real challenge isn't just physical, it's mental. There's a quiet frustration, a sense of betrayal, as if your body is no longer standing loyally by your side. If you've spent your life being tough, active, and independent, this shift can feel deeply personal. But here's an important truth: awareness is power. When you pay attention to your body's new rhythms, you can adapt. You can pause without giving up. You can listen to what your body is asking for: more water, more rest, more patience. This season of life isn't about chasing what once was. It's about honoring what still is. Protecting your strength by respecting your limits isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And sometimes, true strength lies not in pushing harder, but in allowing yourself the full time to heal. If you're still watching and finding these truths helpful, please comment number 2 below so I know you're with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell notification. Your support helps us continue creating videos that both inform and inspire. Now let's keep going. Number 3, the quiet loss of visibility in social spaces. One of the most jarring shifts that comes with life after 80 is how often you start to feel overlooked. It's not usually out of cruelty, more often it's a silent cultural pattern that few recognize. You walk into a room and the energy doesn't quite shift the way it once did. You speak and sometimes find yourself being talked over, not because people mean to dismiss you, but because they assume your voice has finished. You may find yourself repeating things more, waiting longer to be noticed, or even feeling unseen, even around family. This feeling isn't just about being ignored, it's about presence, and how it can start to slip away in a world obsessed with speed and youth. It's a reality few prepare you for, and it can spark real feelings: sadness, irritation, even a quiet grief. But recognizing this shift doesn't mean giving into it. It's not a reflection of your value or your spirit, it's a reflection of a society that sometimes forgets to slow down and honor its elders. You are not invisible. Your experiences, your humor, your wisdom still matter, maybe more now than ever. And the people who truly care, the ones who lean in, who listen, who sit and soak in your stories, they will find you. It might take longer for the right ears to listen, but your voice is worth the wait. So don't hold back. Don't let the silence convince you to disappear. Share your stories, your life, your truth. You've survived. Be the quiet force that shows others what dignity, depth, and endurance really look like. You don't have to be the loudest voice in the room. Your experience speaks louder than words ever could. You are seasoned in ways many will never understand, and that carries a silent, commanding power. Number 4, the narrowing of your daily life. One of the toughest parts about life after 80 isn't just about what's happening inside your body, it's about the slow, almost invisible changes to the world around you. Your once lively, busy days start to feel smaller, not through any single event, but through a series of small, quiet shifts. You might notice you're going out less often, not because you've lost interest, but because everything feels a little farther, a little more tiring. Friends who used to visit regularly move away, get sick, or sadly pass on. Favorite spots you once loved close down, neighbors move. Your world doesn't crash down, it simply contracts, piece by piece. There's a real emotional weight to this. The loneliness might start as a whisper, just a little extra silence here and there, but gradually, it becomes heavier, even for those who pride themselves on independence. Watching familiar people and places fade isn't weakness, it's a form of grief. It's the natural heartbreak of caring deeply for a life that's constantly shifting. But there's hope, too. Just because the old world narrows doesn't mean a new one can't grow. This expansion might not look like grand adventures. It might come through a rich conversation, a budding friendship with someone younger, or a new way of telling your story. A life doesn't have to stretch far to feel full. It only has to be alive with meaning. So make the call, even if the friend lives far away. Join that new group, even if it's online. Take that short walk, even if it's just to the mailbox. Your world may look different now, but it's still vibrant, still yours to live. There's still plenty of space for laughter, purpose, and connection. If you're still watching and these words are resonating, please comment number 4. Below it lets me know you're still with me. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. Your support helps us keep creating these messages for you. Now let's continue. Number 5, the unpredictability of your own body. After 80, one of the biggest curveballs is how your body starts sending mixed signals without warning. Some mornings you'll wake up sharp, steady, energized, feeling like you could take on the day. Other mornings, you'll find yourself slower, foggier, puzzled why your knees ache or why your hands feel clumsy around a coffee cup. The real sting isn't just the physical inconvenience. It's the betrayal of trust. You've lived in your body for decades, you knew its rhythms, and now, suddenly, it keeps shifting the rules without notice. You might plan a stroll, only to be blindsided by unexpected exhaustion. You might kneel to tie your shoe and find it harder to get back up. You may feel a sudden dizziness, stiffness, or tingling that vanishes before you even have time to process it. And here's the part few people admit. This unpredictability doesn't just affect your movements, it chips away at your confidence. Suddenly, you're thinking twice about going out, not because you physically can't, but because you're unsure of what your body might throw at you. That hesitation can make you feel smaller, more fragile, even anxious in situations where you once felt fully in control. And that's completely normal. But if there's one important truth to hold on to, it's this. While your body may be less predictable, your mindset doesn't have to be. Flexibility becomes your hidden strength. Adaptability becomes your armor. You learn to plan, to pace yourself, to be kind to your body without giving up on living. You start to listen more carefully, resting when needed, stretching when you can, having proactive conversations with your doctor to stay one step ahead. Because even in the face of uncertainty, knowledge and preparation give you back a sense of control. So no, your body might not operate like it used to, but you, with all your wisdom and experience, are still very much steering the ship. If you're still watching and these reflections are hitting home, please comment number 5 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell. Your support helps us keep creating these meaningful videos for you. Now, let's move into our final thoughts. Final thoughts. We've just explored 5 harsh realities that often unfold after you turn 80, each one surprising. Each one quietly powerful in how it changes your experience of the world. From the quiet shrinking of your social circles to the physical unpredictability that sneaks up when you least expect it, these shifts can take you off guard. But here's the deeper truth. Facing these realities doesn't mean surrendering to aging, it means stepping into this phase of life with your eyes open and your heart strong. It means living more intentionally, more wisely, and with greater freedom. What stood out to you the most today? Which of these 5 realities have you already seen in your own journey or in someone you care about? We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one insight you're taking with you from today's video and how you plan to put it into action. Maybe it's letting go of old guilt, reconnecting with someone you miss, or simply being more gentle with yourself. Whatever it is, your story might be the light someone else needs. Because aging doesn't strip away your value, it deepens it. And when we face these truths together, we don't just grow stronger alone, we lift each other up. Thank you so much for being here today. Please leave a comment below with one thing you're taking away from this conversation. Your thoughts matter, they truly motivate and inspire us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support means the world and helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.